Yeah. Yeah. Hello? Hi, hi. I was around. I was just battling this because I had decided to pick this out of the hoop, and I'm thinking that was actually a bad idea. With Goldwork, you kind of don't want to. And now it's like, okay, now you actually saw it move. Hello? Hi. Now it's not puckering as much, but it was puckering like right here and right here. This puckering, but like in the design. I think I don't want to actually touch this if I can help it. So today... Hello. She heard me talking and she's like, I am here to say hello. I am... Hi. There you go. Here's a cat. Well, you can't see the cat. Cat's there. Today, we're gonna work on this. We're gonna hopefully... She says that... The instructor says that this is gonna, like, come out. But I don't think it's gonna come out. I think it is forever puckered. This silk. This is silk on top of here. Today, we are going to do this. The body piece. Which is just laid stuff for the most part with a little bit of chipping. I wonder if I can actually try to coax those tucks out. I think this one might be stuck forever. But yeah, the instructor told us that we should be able to get that out, but I'm looking at it going, I don't think that's the case. Okay, cat, I love you, but you cannot be on my lap climbing over my arms while I'm trying to maneuver the hoop. I love you, but no. So we are going to try to stitch today as much as possible. Where my stomach explodes because I'm drinking a milk drink. Or it gets late. I might be able to go in with an iron, like a small iron, and try to flatten that out. But I think I'm kind of stuck with the weird tucks. I need to not worry about it for now. Maybe she's right. Maybe I'm just imagining it. I don't know. But, bring that aside, we are working with Smooth Purl. And this is like the Smooth Purl. And we are also working with Bright Check. I have 3 different colors of Bright Check. I have this and extra, which is what we were supposed to get for class, but then I wasn't sure if I was going to get it for class. So hello! Hi! Thank you for the posture check, hydrate, and stretch. That is absolutely what is needed when stitching. Oh my goodness. Today I went to see the eye doctor and they were like, take more breaks to help the eyes. Thank you for the stretch. And I will hydrate. And I need to drink more water. So, what I want to figure out is if I actually want to use this color, or if I want to use this rose gold or this cider color. I'm not exactly sure. Welcome back! Yeah, I haven't, I'll admit I haven't been streaming that much myself. I actually did the whole wing. I finished this first wing part, and then I edited all of that off stream. but now I'm doing the body, and now I need to figure out, like, how are we going to do... What colors are we going to use? I think for the most part, I'm going to definitely start off with doing the smooth pearl. Like, interesting. The instructor told us, this isn't exactly what I learned in the mushroom class, but the instructor told us for this that you can use your needle to, like, pinch the thread where you want to cut it, so you know where you are cutting it. With the needle. I'm just getting situated because I just set up. I think I'm going to use this darker color. We've been using... When I was doing this, I was using this, but I think I'm going to switch to this other color that they gave us for class. Basically, all I need to do for next class is... And that's unfortunately the last class. And then I'm free to do whatever, however much I want. But all I actually have to do that's left is the body. Fill out the body. Oh my goodness, this is not cooperating. Because we're gonna do... During class, we're gonna do these lines that is just like a backstitch with, I guess this color. Yeah, we use this color to do like little veins in here, and then there's like little spots on top that we put down. And then also, what else is she gonna teach us? How to apply the, what is the thing that adds pearl along the edge here, and then like the little, there's like little doohickeys, little spots. I had to open my heater. 19 degrees. Holy shoot. That's cold. How is it so cold? Oh my god. Hi. Hey, hello. So I think, I mean, there's a few techniques that I already know how to do, but this is a beginner Goldwork class that I'm taking. I just wish this wasn't puckering. We're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna have to do about that. Thank you! Yeah, I'm really actually happy on how... this is all couched. Yeah, couched is the correct word. It's all couched using the non-pashing tarnishing thread. Where are you? Good stuff. For lack of mess, I'm going to just show real quick. And there's like two next to each other, and that's how you couch it. And I'm going to also use this stuff to do the... Oops, sorry. Hit the microphone. All of this is going to be just outlined. And this is... I don't think it's just outlined, I think. Looks like we do 2 lines of the set of 2 for this, and then that. And then we use the passing, this stuff for the little thingies here. But everything else... Everything else is chipping, which is gonna be a pain in the booty. That's okay, though. But yeah, I'm really happy how this came out. This was my first time kind of doing this. It's not the neatest in some places, like there's a technique called brick couching, which is, it makes it that it looks like a it looks like bricks. It looks like you're laying bricks down and you're alternating your stitches as you go in a circle. Here it's not that neat. Here it's neater. Turning these edges sucked too, but all this was done on top of a little bit of padding, and I think I actually like... I prefer that. This is gonna be weird, because here we add chips, and I'm not used to adding chips right directly to the fabric. And this fabric is so thin! Even with the backing, this is so thin. And I've been, like, struggling. Right before I started, I was struggling with, making sure it doesn't slip. Any artwork, craftwork is a masterpiece and one of a kind. Thank you. Yeah, this is true. The original one is the one that I have the picture of that's up top, and this is the I might differentiate, not differentiate. I might change a few things. I think I might see. I think I might actually use different colors here. Because I have this color. I have this color. Wait, where's the other one? Oh my gosh. So this is this is the original one. This is a little bit brighter. And then I have this one too. So it's more like cidery. I'm not exactly sure which one I'm gonna go with, but I'm gonna start stitching this. And I need to grab a marker because in the original design there's a part where the it's just silver chips right here. And I want to make sure I at least have one of the lines for where I'm going to start adding the chip. Excuse me. I actually have let me bring up my doop-a-doop-a-doop. I'm going to switch some things over on my screens. La 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 la. And what? Oh, that's not working. You go over there. And you are my close-up. We got a document file this time instead of just a printout, so I can zoom in on the picture to see exactly where it's going. So it would start like right here. Oh gosh. I'm just gonna make that mark. We're gonna just leave it like that. Wah. Okay, cool. This is from a class. This is from oh gosh, I don't think I actually changed it, but it's from SNAD. SF. Do I have the thingamajigger to do the thingamajig? Nope. Nightbot, that is incorrect. Nightbot John. Is this correct? Hey, look at that. That's correct. There we go. That. What Nightbot just, or what Comfy Garden Bot just said. This is a class that I'm taking with the SF Needlework and Design school online. And it's like a beginner Goldwork embroidery class. So we get the supplies and we're basically trying to follow this. We've had, it's a total of 3 classes, and my third one is on Friday at 8 a.m. And I'm just like so tired when attending. But I end up doing, it actually works out because I just chill, take notes during the class, and then after the class is done, I like nap a little bit and then embroider the rest of the day, which wasn't too bad. Usually the classes that I take are 10 a.m. till 1 from there, but that one is at 8 to 11. Last class is gonna be on Friday. So I'm just trying to get to the point where she said she wants everybody to be at, which is primarily these 2 are done. I'm there. And then I need to do the laying of the threads on here. And that's what I'm gonna try to do until either I get a stomach ache from drinking milk or 7 p.m., whichever is soonest. And right now it's 5:49. So she taught us, instructor, to pinch the thing that you're laying to figure out the length. And this is so much easier to thread. Oh my goodness. So I think I'm gonna try doing that. We'll see. So I'm gonna do my, because this is going to be chips, I'm just going to go ahead and do my holding stitches in this area. That knot's going to be cut away. My goodness. I think this needle is kind of dying a little bit. Oh yeah, it definitely is. Let me see if I can give it some life. I have this little needle sharpener. You just like, stick it in there. Just go ahead and stick it in with the thread. It's fine. I am using regular sewing thread. The Gutermann. The stuff that you often use with the machine. Stuff. I went ahead and started using this color because we're going to be working with a copper. I'm initially going to try to do this, one line of this, and see what color I want to use of the Bright Check, which is the stuff that looks like this. We were accidentally given gold Bright Check. And she was like, you know, that's not necessarily bad because we can try different things, like try different colorations. So I'm thinking I might actually switch to a different Bright Check. I might use like I've got this one, and I got this one. I don't know. I gotta think about it. I don't know if I want to. I should be working towards myself, so technically I started on the wrong side. I'm gonna go ahead and... I'm just doing straight lines, so... I don't think it quite matters where I'm coming from, except that I'm working towards myself. So... this is the hardest part, trying to figure out how long you need to work with, or how long the pieces need to be, and then cutting them. I bought myself another pair of scissors. Where did they go, though? Oh no, I seem to have misplaced my scissors. My desk isn't that messy. Wah! Yeah, these are my regular scissors, and then I have duplicates. Oh, it's right here in the thing. Wow. There we go. Oh no! So I bought myself another pair just so I can get a little bit of a cleaner cut. Alright, where's my needle? There's my needle. My needle. Wait, thingy. The needle minder. Alright, so this is a little hard trying to figure out the length on padding. Like, doesn't want to stay put. I don't know if the pinching technique that she said will work. So, like, oh my god. This is hard. I'm trying to keep it, like, still on one side. And you know what? The angles. Trying to make sure that I'm doing this straight is a little hard. So I'm gonna move around a little bit and try to have this be straight on for myself. I need to make sure this doesn't move on me. Okay. Or alternatively, I could work this way, or I could do this. I think this might be the better option. Like vertical versus horizontal. We'll see, I guess. Again, I haven't really, like, I did this on the toadstool project a little bit, where I was laying it on the stem, of the first three mushrooms. Two mushrooms? Three mushrooms. Two mushrooms? Is that two mushrooms or three? Well, whatever. Anyway. But that was at a diagonal. This is straight on. So I'm just like, maybe I should try to get the right angle that I need. Oh, this is so much harder than it looks. Actually. Yum. Let me know if the sound is okay, like if the music is too loud. I'm definitely loving my new hoops in my situation with the hoop. I'm able to have a lot more flexibility. Like, so pinch like that is what she said. I don't know, man. I think, yeah, I'll cut here. I'm gonna cut two pieces, so I at least have an example piece. Yeah, my eyesight's not the best today. So cutting the edging so they're actually even and not it's a little hard. If this ends up being the right size, I might need to have like a straight just cutting session. But this varies in size, so that's gonna be a little wah. It will take some time. Alright, let's see how this fares. This is not long enough. Oh. Oh no, my music. This piece is good for later, but this is definitely not long enough for this spot. So I'm going to take it off the thread. I'm going to try to cut something that looks like it'll be the longer size. Okay. Woo. So how is everybody doing? I apologize for not streaming as much. I was just heavy into watching streams and just straight working. And resting. Lots of resting. It's been a little funky lately. This might be way too long. Oh yeah, it's way too long. I did finally start gaming again, because I wasn't for a little bit there. I've been enjoying Raft and Power Wash Simulator. Okay. Power Wash Simulator is such a chill game to just relax, but it's not the best for me to stream because I feel like I just go very nonverbal during it. And I just zone out. I think this is the right length right here. Hopefully. I don't have to worry too much about getting it to look clean along the edges here because there's going to be chips at here. There's going to be like the spirally pearl. Pearl just feels so confusing to hear. I thought you said something about Pearl. Baby. Yeah, it's just, it's funny too, because it's two separate words, right? Like it's pearl. You got pearl. Then you have passing thread, non-tarnished passing thread. And then you have bright check. Yeah, weird. Yeah, this is so hard because you have to make sure it like looks even. The first, especially, it's good to start in the middle because that actually lets you uh, get more accurate placement. I'm gonna go ahead and do a holding stitch. Well, it's moving around on me. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. I think that's correct. I'm just checking it. It's pretty good. Alright, now the question is... Well, I don't actually have a reference piece for myself of this length, but I approximately remember what it was. The question is, what color do I want to go with? Do I want to try to go lighter? I kind of do, but I just don't want to go like too far off. Oh good, there's just a piece. Like, do I want to do this? Do I want to keep to this? Do I want to do this color? I like this a lot, the cider. Let me actually make sure that the lighting is good. Here, let's zoom in, shall we? Yeah, I don't know. What? Opinions? So, wow, sorry. The, this part here, the wings, is gonna be, I think I'm gonna mix this copper color, this reddish copper color, with whatever I might choose to use here. And just have like, these all will be filled with chips. But I'm just like, do I want to possibly alternate? Like, I'm trying to figure out. Maybe this is too silvery, and it's gonna, because we're already gonna have something silvery here. Silver chips. I might actually instead use this instead of the silver chips that we were given. And I might legitimately go with this cider color instead. I think, yeah. I think I might mix these two colors in here. And then use this for the, there's like chips here, and chips here that are silver, but I think I might switch to this instead. I need to write this down, don't I? Probably. That would be probably a very good idea. Okay, gotta find my pen again. Oh, I'm so disorganized, but not. It's weird. It's like I have organization, and yet there's still some chaos going on. Alright, we are gonna use... I'm gonna write this down on my thingamajigger that I have. Alright, let's zoom out, shall we? Manual zoom out. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna use, these are labeled. This is cider, this is rose gold. Okay. So I will use rose gold for this. Cider plus copper smooth. And then for the chippies here, which I'm just gonna point to. copper. And there we go. Thank you for the hydrate. I think. What do you think? Does that sound like a plan? To do like this more reddishy, more rust orangey. There's so much. There's so much going on here. Oh dear. Almost like I need like a bigger velvet board for like all my various metal. Not a huge difference on cam. Yeah. It is similar. There is some similarity, yeah. There isn't supposed to be a gigantic difference. They work pretty decently. Look, I got a purple Bright Check as a thank you from this person where I got the cider and the rose gold. Okay, this is the copper. And then this is the cider that I'm gonna do. So, over here. Hydrate. First hydrate. And I'm not gonna die, I swear. Alright. Yeah, my eyesight's not the best. This is gonna be a bit of a pain. I might have to finish this tomorrow. I think it's about there. I'm gonna cut myself another piece so I actually have an example piece. This time. Okay. Technically, it is not advised to hold this in your hands. You're supposed to pick it up with your needle. Because I risk tarnishing it. But I'm lucky in that I don't really tarnish the threads too quickly. So I'm just trying to make it easiest for me and my eyesight. I don't know if this is long enough. Actually, hold on. It's a smidgen short. I think I need a little longer. Okay. I'm threading my needle far away. Okay. I'm gonna cut another piece. So this is short. This is short. I need a little bit longer. And it like varies in size because of the shape of the body. So this is a little bit of a guesswork thing. But again, I don't have to worry too much about it because there's going to be chippies right next to the body. And I can kind of hide anything that's uneven if it's just like a smidgen. It's too long now. You don't want it to be too long. Oh dear. Ooh. You don't want it to be too long. Because you run the risk of it like bubbling. Like it the way it sits on top of the padding, it bubbles up. I am going to cheat the system a little bit and make this shorter. Cut some of the excess. And I accidentally hooked the some of this on the padding. So this is how you cheat. If the piece is long enough. Is too long, I mean. You can just literally cut the chunks off. Am I done with the toadstool piece? No. No, I am not. It will be. Oh no. What happened to the... Ooh. My thread's a little screwed up. Oh, it broke. Okay. There's a lot of commotion outside again. Seriously, it was nice and quiet. And then I come out here. I come over. I start streaming, and then all of a sudden, everyone's out on the road. I mean, it's rush hour here. So. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and plunge this. Stitch this down. I'm gonna do my holding stitches because I'm gonna start a new thread because this one broke and I need a longer thread than this tiny little thread. I don't remember, honestly, if I waxed this before I started working with it. I thought I did, but I was busy talking, so I like kind of got sidetracked and I couldn't quite pay attention. Apologies. At least this particular needle isn't as big of a pain to thread. My other one has much smaller eye. The ones that they gave us for the class, size 9 Purl, are much bigger. But size 10, I actually very much enjoy. And size 10 is smaller, actually, in this case. But unfortunately, in embroidery, depending on what you're talking about, sometimes the number means larger, and then sometimes the number means smaller. And of course, there's different names for it across different countries. So, like, England names things differently than the US, and it's just like, sometimes a bit of a pain to get the supplies you need because you don't actually know what you're buying, but it's the same thing. Same thing with stitches. That happens. And I'm just like, guys, why? Am I using the cider? Yeah, I am. Okay. I like that, actually. So, is this coming out straight? I hope it is. Let us look. Yeah. Okay. This straight on vertically for myself is very good. It's working out really well. Whew. Gotta take a deep breath and not mess up while cutting. I'm gonna use the other end here that I have, so it's not as bent. The guide that I was reading on cutting, like the tails that I was getting when I was cutting the chips for the mushroom cap, is just like, it's not your scissors, it's actually you not cutting it confidently. And I'm like, I really feel like it's my scissors though. Oh no! No! Look at what happened. I accidentally hooked it and you can't really see. But Let me actually raise the brightness so it's not as dark, because the document camera that I'm using is being a little bit of a butt. Oh, this might actually change the settings. It didn't. Sweet. Awesome. Okay. Sometimes when I turn it on, it's just like, burp. And I'm like, please no. Hope that wasn't what I wanted. Kind of see what happened. I extended the bead. And now it's just a wobbly thing. No. Gotta cut myself another one. Hopefully this is long enough. Yeah, deciding and planning regarding like what you have sometimes takes a very long time to figure out what it is that you want to do. And then the rest of it is just so meticulous, the little adding of the pieces. This time I will try not to. Is this too long? Oh, it is too long. Okay, we're gonna try to cheat again. Hopefully it's not too short now. All right. Let us see. Yeah, that should be okay. All right. I don't think. Oh, that's kind of too long. I think. Or it's just right. I'm not sure. Nope, it's just right. Okay, good. Right. I need to run to the bathroom real quick. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna throw this into the thread jar. I'm just starting to throw my metalwork stuff into the thread jar because it's just, I mean, it's all threads, so it's just easier to just throw it in there. Alright, give me a second while I go quickly BRB. Oh, I look so angry. I'm sorry. I'm not angry, I promise. Yeah. I am back. Hello. Hi. Alright, we are back in business. We're cutting this one. About the same length. Let me actually stop the camera. It's being on butt, isn't it? Lock the brightness in. Okay. Lock the focus in so it doesn't keep focusing. Autofocus. Apologies. Okay, next is... This is just alternating. This is too long. Huh. You know what? I'm gonna, since it's easy for me to thread this needle, I'm gonna just go ahead and rethread it. And I believe she said that it's okay to start like adding the leaf bottom. But I might hold off on that. There's a lot we're gonna cover in this next class. Secretly hoping that I'll be awake enough for it. Maybe I'll stitch during class. But 8 a.m. I'm just like so tired. I feel like I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes. You know, one of my calendars actually doesn't have the Saturday class down. I have a Saturday class because I'm a member of STAD, and they gave me an opportunity to sign up for a members only class, which is cool. Let me look at my calendar. Is it this weekend? No, it's next week. Okay, it's not a Saturday class. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Okay, it's next week. Alright. It's next week, Friday, 10 a.m. Alright, that's not bad. I thought I had it this Saturday. Oh, good. I will work on the butterfly then. The Allison Cold butterfly that I have going on. My Instagram has a new picture of the Ukrainian embroidery that I finished. And that's a new post on there. I think once I'm done with the body, this body, I might post this, the picture. We'll see. Alright. Smooth copper time. Let's see if this piece is good. Yeah, this is very similar to the sari thread that I was using for that stem on the mushroom. Nice. You have to check the sides too. Make sure it's laying well. But yeah, this one's a little bit of a cheat design because you can actually get away with the edging here not being the neatest because we're just gonna cover it with the chips, as I said. This might be a little too long. More of a be just right. We'll see. This padding is 3 layers of felt. This is too long. By a bit, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. Ooh! Velvet board is really a good idea to use when cutting. Because it won't run away. It won't damage the threads, the gold threads. And it won't, the pieces won't run away on you. Oh. Almost threaded it. Then I failed. No! I like having my window open, but I think it's adding a little pain to my hands. So let me quickly close it. Because it is cold and it is damp. And I was feeling the breeze from my window. And I'm feeling it on my hand directly, and I'm just like, my hand's cramping. The heck? Okay, we're back. Yeah, my eye doctor was like, your left eye is having a bad day. And I'm like, it is. And she's like, hydrate more. And I'm like, oh shit. You got me there. I'm gonna go ahead and do a folding stitch. That way I don't have it moving around on me. Because it's wiggling. Okay, I think these pieces are gonna get slowly shorter here. So I have to be mindful of that. Hydration check. Nom 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 nom. Go ahead and make this one a little shorter. I feel like it might actually be too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. Oh man, so I got a bunch of books in. Mostly Alison Cole books. There's like a bunch of projects in them. There's one that's a guide to different embroidery. Like embroidery tips. And then other ones that are a bunch of different projects in one, which is really cool. That's still too long, I think. Alright, I need to thread this. I'm like trying very hard to not mess up on getting the links, but I seem to be giving it more than it needs. Okay. Looks really cool though. Eee! I do not like silk dupioni fabric though. It is so thin. It's so slippery. Not a fan. It sheds a lot. Like, on the edges. If the weave was tighter on this, and they used to be much tighter, nowadays they're not. If the weave was tighter, it would be not as big of a deal. But it's not, so. I think maybe I shouldn't use this piece because it's a little kinked. I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a different one. I'm gonna measure the ones that I have here. Is it about the same? It's a little longer. This smooth thread seems to be a little bit of a pain to work with because it kinks up a lot. It kinks up very easily. So you really have to be mindful about not handling it too much. Nope, this isn't too long now. And if you yank it, it'll get messed up. You know, everything that I just said could be taken out of context in a really weird way. Oh no. Oh dear. All right. Let's see. Where is my thingy? There it is. I like that this hoop and this clamp is making it feel as natural as it possibly can with me streaming. Like, this is basically the same thing that I would be doing even if I wasn't streaming. The placement. I'm able to stitch comfortably. This is too long. So that's really nice. Okay, so this smooth purl. The bright check takes up a lot of space, so I'm actually getting further than I thought I would. In terms of how much distance I'm getting. So, okay. It's going smaller much faster, so I need shorter than that. This short? I think this short should be fine. Maybe I need to go shorter. I should be able to use this piece now. Yeah, this one's actually good. That was a good length. Okay, this gets a little funky because this is like significantly smaller. Let's see. Let's use this as the guide. And then we're going smaller than this. Approximately, maybe that? This might be too short. So the way, apparently, whoops, the way we keep it from slipping off the edge here, because it's a curved edge, is by adding like the smallest little bit underneath of one of these. Probably this, the Bright Check, to lift it and keep it from falling off. And this is much smaller. Let's see. Yeah. Maybe this piece, actually. Did I say I wasn't going to use this piece? Let's see. Maybe this will be fine. That is a good piece. So here, I think I'm gonna add a small piece of the Bright Check just to act as a lift, and then add an actual bit of Bright Check. Doesn't fall. Although this seems too big. Well, you know, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that being the best choice. This is almost too big, too fat to have double of. I'm like trying to match up the size to see if it works. Hello, we're gonna thread the thread. Hey Vivi, are you there? Vivi. Vivi. Oh shit. No. I'm coming up in the wrong spot. didn't take a picture and post about this on Twitter. Oopsies. I did not post about my stream. Okay, that's a little too long. So we are going to snip. Let's see if I like the look of this. I think that actually is okay. Let's see. I'm gonna look at it from here. Oh yeah. Doesn't look that bad. I think that worked out. Nice. Oops, did I hit the thing? Sorry. Alright, so we're on this side now. Ooh, my stomach is cramping a tiny bit though. Hydration check. A food check. Maybe. This is actually a really good length. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and cut something similar to it, a smidgen shorter, to use as a guide later. This might be a little too long, but no, I'm not at all. And in fact, it's almost 7, which is when I said I would stop today. Let me lay this down. Ah! Sweet chick mommy. 7 witches, kitchen shorter, Jesus guide later. What? Closed captioning, what are you doing? That's a little funny. Look, look, look! It's actually looking really cool with this cider tone to it. I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this thread though. I knew that my volume was low. Oh, I have no idea. No, I don't have an idea. Apologies, my microphone isn't too close, so I'm kind of like hollering. Alright. I am going to stream tomorrow, hopefully. as long as I'm feeling okay. But for now, I'm going to get a move on, take a tiny bit of a break, try to figure out food. Yeah. Thank you for coming to this, albeit a little short stream, but I'm glad I'm back and I'm hoping to do this a little more often. Yeah. And look close up. Wow. Look at that. That's so cool. Yep. All right. Later. Thank you for coming.